Hello everyone, anyone I here. I can kind of see. Uh, just about. I can see through my character's red eye. If you can imagine that's the way I'm seeing through. Which isn't great because it's the one with the cataract starting in it, so it's not brilliant, but it'll do for the minute. So bear with me while I do about trying to see stuff. I had to go at these sorting chests from Refined Relocation, is it? They're pretty good. I won't say they're brilliant, because you need a lot of them. And it's cost me a whack of diamonds and a whack of gold to get to this. Fortunately, I have a whack of diamonds and a whack of gold. And I've got these set up just to take different mods. These ones, that's like taking blood magic into there. That one's taking no idea what into that one. This one's got 2 or 3 different ones in it. Same with this one's got 2 or 3 different ones. But it was handy because when I come back with all the loot from the Twilight Forest and a couple of castles, I can bung it in there and it kind of semi-sorts it for me, so I know where stuff is. We have good news. We have good news if I can find it, because it's not on the shelf, it's there. Latest update, there has been work on the book, so we have work to do. I can't see it yet because that's a blob to me at the moment, but they're there. I know something's there, so that looks fun. So we can get on with that. Maybe next episode when I can see it a bit better. But it's there, which I'm really pleased about. So we have that to do soon. Which I'll pop up there for the moment. My poor armour. This is my second set of super duper diamond armour. My first set, if I go like that, you can see how beaten up it is. It's literally collapsing. That's because after I took on the Naga, I went and took on a Yogscast, and the Yogscast drops little teardrops, gas tears on you. I didn't realise they were damaging my armour, so it shredded my armour. This set of armour is almost as bad because it got pummeled by a Hydra, but I took the Hydra down. So there'll be another day. We're going to have another go at them. I did try to record it, but I had such frame rate issues with it. It was becoming difficult to say the least. And changes around here, not fantastically so. Got a rubber tree plant going, because I wanted some easy access to rubber on the plastics. So I've got loads of them coming in at the moment. Just going to run it till we get huge amounts of rubber in. At the moment we're on something stacks. It's at 45 stacks, which is near where I want to be. So we're getting there with that. We've had to tidy up, added some machines, automated a bit around here. That, if I remember rightly, is now the osmium, which I've got a lot of osmium and some silicon in there. That's all automated still. That's all doing the same. Still ripping the hollow head out for that one. These are getting ridiculous quantities of stuff now. 93 stacks of iron. That's pretty good, isn't it? 15 stacks of gold. Running smoothly. Nothing too major blocking up. That says it's running, but there's nothing in there. That's running now. There's nothing in there. So something comes through a bit at a time. When it gets dull and it's not doing nothing, I can always pop up here. Because up here we have stack upon stack upon stack. How many's in that one? I can't tell. Quite a few. You can see it better than me. Quite a few stacks of iron, gold, plenty of redstone, diamonds. That was up to about 16, 17 stacks when I started robbing it. Most of this was done before my eye trouble, so Just trying to remember what was there and what I've done. Put them two back in, it was just lead and silver, so that's up and running lead and silver from the plants now. So they're kicking in nicely. Up, down here, I've stopped the wheat because we've got 64 bread. Potatoes I can't see. Think we've got over a stack of that dirt there anyway, the fertilised earth. Doing well over here, it's my Naga head and my Hydra head. They are cool. I should do more with them. I wanted me Yogscast, but I couldn't work out how to kill it. I was doing everything to it and it just wasn't taking any damage. So I need to find something more effective. This big hole over here is where my ME's going. But I needed a few more bits for it, so I stopped. Started grinding up bits like nether quartz dust, getting some silicon in and ready. So that was all prep work before my eye went funny. I have independent power for it, which is up to 2 turbines set just outside the happy base. What have we got down here? We've got a big smeltery. Excess sand from feed to the sifters now comes into here. It gets smelted up into clear glass, which gets put into this tank, which then gets put into this chest. Through these happy little beasties that just run quite sweetly. Fills up, cools off, dunks in, fills out. Because I've got a funny feeling I'm going to be using a lot of clear glass soon. Because I have a few plans. This place practically runs itself. There's the 2 turbines for down below. Don't have to touch them. That's going to just power the ME system. This is the kind of semi-justification for using a bit of a, I wouldn't call it a cheat, but it's a shortcut. If I'm going to use the waypoints from the map, I think I should have a diamond surrounded by quartz slabs as like a teleportation pad. So if I'm on here, I can then go to my waypoints. Where am I? Outpost Alpha. Let's go there because that's what I want. We'll teleport there, and with a bit of luck, we'll end up on another pad. So it's expensive, but we've got tons of diamonds, so it's not breaking the bank. We've got tons of quartz, so it's almost like a little bit of a payment for being able to use teleports. It's night time, typical, but it's kind of a means of getting about without, if I want to go huge distances, and this is a huge distance. This is 2 flights in the hang glider from world height, so that's a fair old whack away. What I wanted to do was set up a waypoint, set up a little outpost, which is what I'm doing here. So away from the sky base, really tacky building. You can see I built that today. Every block under the sun, no particular order. Just bung it on. Bad eye permitting, as good as my builds get at the moment. Yeah, just so we've got an outpost so we can do some exploring, do some adventuring, do some different kind of modded stuff out here. I've got this little, I wouldn't say plan in mind, but a little idea in mind. So I want to mess about with trains and rail carts. It's, how can I put it? Say I had a little quarry here. I'd want to take stuff from the quarry, dump it into a rail cart or a little train, send it back over here. Oh, that's my phone. Must be near the episode. Back in a sec. Where was I? Trains. So, say it was a quarry. I'd send a little train over here with a chest full of goodies. It would either come over to here to be refined over here, dropped off and refined, and then sent on to the sky base, or kept here or sent on to the sky base to be refined. But I just feel like, hold on a sec, it's definitely an Eddie episode. Well, that was strange. Nobody on the phone. I waited a couple of minutes to see if they'll call back. Nothing. You get the feeling there's going to be another call in a minute. It's definitely an Eddie episode. Sorry, everyone. What we're talking about? Trains, shipping stuff, little mini farms, boat for exploring. This is the Whitehall from Small Boats. It's kind of the middle one. You've got the punt, the Whitehall, and the big one. I can't remember what the big one's called, so I can't help you there. NEI, I'll show you NEI. That's a blur. Yeah, let's just clear that out. Yeah, that's orange, blue, blur, grey colours, and that's it. So, it's not a lot of good to me at the moment anyway. So, I won't be doing much in the way of making stuff today. Don't annoy me walking across the shop when I'm working. But that's kind of my plan. Is there like little outposts everywhere, all linked by these. Cost me a diamond block waypoint portals. So if we go back again, doop. Oh no, that was the wrong button on it. Doop. Skybase. Deport 2. And it drops from the top of it. So if I have a little setup with them around the place, I can do different things in places. That saves this place, which is starting to get a bit framey, become the only thing we see. I can still develop this place, don't get me wrong. This place will still go on and get bigger and bigger and stronger. But I have a little outpost to work on too. And I'll be able to do some of the magic-y stuff. And some of the other stuff as well. Some of the magics, some of the different mods that are in here. What else have we got in here that I was interested in? I was interested in finding the, I can't remember what it's called. You got to find the four precious gems, the topaz, the something and something. It's all in different biomes, and you can make a staff of something, and you can get like a paradise portal to a different world, another world we can go visit. We got Mistcraft Ages we can go to. It's a bit close to the edge with my eyeball. That could have been really bad. Hello, I'm falling. How quick could I got my hang glider on my bar? Right, let's put that there just in case. I've done that before. Yeah, definitely want to get more into Darkcraft. Because I've been watching Lord Raven, and his Darkcraft looks massive fun. So, gotta get into that. What else is there that I need to do? Everything really. Need to do lots and lots and lots. I have, and it's only a possible at the moment, so don't hold me to it because it may not happen. Been toying with the idea of Agrarian Skies and Sky Factory. I've given them a break for a little while. I have the start of season 2. I started. I hadn't recorded any of it because I was doing all the boring dull stuff. See there, so I put the hang glider one just in case I fell off. All the boring dull stuff, like chopping, getting the trees, and basically I've got a small platform, some trees, teeny bit of dirt. No cobble generator yet, but I've got a mob dropper or a mob spawner. So that's what I've got on Sky Factory. and that was going to be my season 2. And I stopped that ages ago, so I popped back in there, had a quick look. So I've been watching Mountain Dew Mania and Lord Raven again, and my interest is getting piqued. And then Devon's still going on with her Agrarian Skies, and she's brought out, or she's going to be bringing out the up-to-date versions of it. And it's like, oh, here we go. So I've been back in my Agrarian Skies world, having a little look to see what's there. And I'll be honest with you, from when I built that to now, there's a whole different band of knowledge I've got. And I'll be changing a lot if I go back in there to make it not more efficient, but to run differently, run better. So I can start looking at the new challenges they got in there, even some of the big Hauling Quest ones. So that's a possibility as well. Minecraft Realms, I love it. I think it's brilliant. We're getting more people in there. We've got Sapphirus in there, and she's a giggle. She's a laugh. I had a chat with her the other day. A little tour of her. She's got like a hotel on top of the spawn point, basically. And she's done a grand job in building it. It looks really, really nice. Lots of work put into it. So we've got Sapphirus on there. Devon is working like mad on realms. Every time I go in there, there's about a million new things on there. I've done a little bit on there the last couple of days, and pushed my eyes a little bit too far, I think, because I did suffer last night. I made a little house, and it was such a nice little house, but it was so much work to get that little house made because it wouldn't do it as I wanted to do it. There's a special bit on it which needed a lot of work to get the special bit to actually do, to actually grow. But that was done. When that was done, it was kind of a treat for Devon because Devon's been very good. She's looking to let more people into the Realm server, and at the moment we have an invite gone out to Lord Raven, and there's one or two others in the pipeline as well. So the realms could be getting a little bit more populated with a few more people, just to make it a little bit more active. So every time we go in there, there's definitely going to be something new in there. And I think it's also to give Devon a helping hand where I can't go on there much, or I can go on there, but I only want to go on there if I can record. Does that make sense? I don't want to go on there, build loads of stuff and not record it, because then you're like, oh, when did you build that? So I kind of want to use that as a record, mostly series. I've done some bits without recording, but not too much. This one, I'll spend days and days and days doing stuff, come in and show you it, because there's so much to this, but I can't keep back on it, if you know what I mean. But the Realms one, I'd like to keep that as a, this is what I've done, record it, sort of thing. So yeah, so new people will give Devon new impetus, new helpers, more populace. So there's sort of more happening when she's on there doing her stuff, which would be great. I think what else is happening. That is about it, really. There's a lot of 1.7 mods being transferred onto 1.72 and 1.74 at the moment. Some are even being pushed out to the 1.7.10 now that Forge is going on to 1.7.10. If a good mod pack comes up for 1.7, I may pause this mod pack. I may not get rid of this mod pack. I may just do it once in a while because there's a lot going down and I like it. But I may pause it to give the 1.7 packs a look at, because I think there's a lot of changes in the 1.7 mods. Each mod, when they've updated from 1.64 to 1.7, has added almost like a third new extra bits, or a fifth new extra bits. So there's plenty of new bits in there. They've all updated, they've all taken it as a good chance to bring out the next generation of stuff. Applied Energistics, classic example. It's going to be Applied Energistics 2 for 1.7, and that is a lot more than applied energy sticks one. It's going to be massively different. So, plenty to look forward to there. I'm sorry this is a bit of a run around talkie and what's happening episode, but that's kind of because I can't see what I'm doing still. Is that a moon? It's a moon. So it's been a bit of a strange one today, but I'm on the mend. I can kind of see out of one eye ish, and the other eye's definitely clearing up a bit. So I won't be long, and I'll be back. I'll keep trying to do bits and bobs and bring updates in every couple of days at worst. And before you know it, I'll be back to doing my daily vids. Recording time permitting, of course. So until then, have a fantastically brilliant day, and I shall see you next time. Bye.